Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SHARCOM 2025. We have Tyler P running Sonic Generations any percent on the 2024 remastered version of the game. We are raising money for the Trevor Project, and we just hit £400 thanks to Axington123 with the £8 67 donation with a message. Woo! 400 buckaroos! Anyways, Tyler, take it away with Sonic Generations.
Alright, let's go. So this is the 2024 version, remastered, when Sonic X Shadow Generations came out last year. Just a few differences, new voice lines, which obviously we're not going to listen to, because we don't need to. We'll be skipping all of that. So let's just go fast, have fun, and have a good time. That's all I'm going to say. Until we get to City Escape, where I probably will question my life choices. So yeah, I'm going to count down on 3, 2, 1, let's go. So there's two play styles, classic and modern. Act 1 is always a classic Sonic stage. Act 2 is a modern Sonic stage. Remastered, of course, 2024. The original came out in 2011, Sonic's 20th anniversary, and we're approaching Sonic's 35th anniversary next year. So it's a really, really fun game to speedrun. So, Green Hill, nothing much to say, just a basic tutorial level. Just go fast, get to the end. But it will get much harder as the game goes on. But not hitting under a minute, unfortunately. That's what we normally like to hit under a minute, but that's what it is. Nearly enough a minute flat, which is fine. And now to skip cutscenes, because we don't need to listen to them, unfortunately. So I've got the Sonic Adventure skin, the generational skin, the modern Sonic, because why not? Because Adventures and Adventure 2 are great games. And it was a pre-order bonus that came out in the game, so yeah, modern Sonic. 3D and 2.5D, go fast each game. Play Sonic Unleashed, boost style gameplay.
Next time you can you raise your mic volume up? I think the game's a little bit too loud.
Yeah, Green Hill, nothing much to say really about Green Hill, just a basic tutorial level. I'll play the game, it's Sonic, so.
I also would prefer to be a little bit louder, so just lowering the game would be easier. If not, cool.
Don't take the top path. This top path alone because just while that's going on. There we go, right. Now we're heading into the next level, Chemical Plant. From Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Again, another straightforward level. There's a lot of cool skips you can do, including landing on the chemical plants on the left side. But you're not going to do that. So there's 3 areas with the classic Genesis era, with Sonic 1, 2 and 3. And you've got the Dreamcast era, Sonic Adventure, Adventure 2 and Heroes. Heroes isn't part of, you know, the Dreamcast era, but, you know, counted as it. And then we've got the modern era, which is Sonic 06, Sonic Unleashed, and Sonic Colors. 3 zones in each, Act 1, Act 2 in each one. There's 3 rival boss fights and 3 main boss fights, as well as the final boss. But weirdly, there's only 2 classic Sonic bosses, and then the rest are modern. You'd like to try avoid the water section as much as possible, but... And another good feature of the 2024 version is the drop dash, which is much more boost of speed if you need it.
So there's actually like different movement tests?
There is, yeah. So the original version didn't have the drop dash, and the 2024 version has the drop dash. For both classic and modern Sonic. So there is different movement features now with the drop dash that you can involve.
Okay, I did mention before, before the stream, you may hear me, but for the rest of the people, I did play Sonic Generations casually, but I don't remember if it was Shadow Generations version or not. I don't remember. I think it was last year. I don't know if it was before or after, but yeah, this game is very solid. Definitely took me way more than like 4 hours to beat casually. So, hour 45 is just what speedrunners do. And it's a Sonic game as well. Literally all it is go fast. Yeah.
You gotta go fast, that's all you have to do.
Just knowing can save hours. Just knowing what you're doing. And that's what we love about speedrunning. You know what you do. We hope, I think.
This and Adventure 2 are probably my most 2-played Sonic games. This and Adventure 2. Right, Chemical Plant. Also, the music in this game is unreal as well. Like most Sonic games, the soundtracks are amazing.
Sega does the soundtracks different. I don't know why.
I prefer the classic soundtracks to the modern ones in this game. Classic ones just sound so much better. That's my opinion anyway.
I would have to re-listen to them all. All I know is Knight's Journey of Dreams, which I did run at SHARCOM 2023. That game has an insane soundtrack, and that's made by Sega.
Yeah, Sega have
that
really
soundtrack.
good soundtracks, they really do. Yeah, Chemical Plant, just a basic level. The levels will get a little bit longer very shortly. But it's a Sonic game, you don't want long levels, you want to get to the end as fast as possible. That's the point. But them red rings, we don't want to collect them. Sometimes they are unavoidable. We don't want to collect them. Because at the end of every level it does this. It restores the land and then it gives you collectibles at the end, and we don't want to do that. very slow. Alright, heading into Sky Sanctuary now. I really do not like this level, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Don't like either Morning or the classic version. I really do not like it.
Also reminds me of Neon White. I think the start of the game, Neon White.
Yeah,
It's similar.
it's just really boring. But go over top half here, it's quicker. Don't get hit by that enemy. God, Lord. Good. Yeah, the platforms are tight. In Sky Sanctuary, they are very tight jumps. Get enough speed here to, yep, avoid that little section. And what I go over, yeah, that red ring is unavoidable, but, so, yep, nice little skip there. There's multiple pathways, there's like 5 different multiple paths in Sky Sanctuary, so knowing where to go is key. Because in order to collect all the red rings, you have to go each multiple pathway to get more. And for a first time player, it's really annoying. Approaching the end of the level here. Yeah, there's 3 red rings there, each with different pathways. So we collected 2, both unavoidable. But if you want 100% the game, you have to collect the balls. Next, Sky Sanctuary Modern. Very basic. Boost to win. So the platforms are tight as well. The jumps are tight. But it will throw you off. But luckily, we've got the drop dash. Glide on the rail, it's quicker. I'm gonna go the top path again, much quicker. Top paths are normally quicker, but usually harder. And that was unfortunate. I don't know why it didn't lock on there, but it's fine, we're only here. And that's why the drop dash is so handy. Because normally, you don't have that. And you will have to walk. And you don't want to walk in a Sonic game.
Does sound slow.
It does sound slow. Unless you're playing Sonic Boom, you don't want to walk. But we don't talk about Sonic Boom.
Wait. Did you just say Sonic?
Everyone used to say Sonic 06 was the worst Sonic game made, but it's been beaten by Sonic Boom.
I thought people hated Colors when they came out.
No, Colors is a great game. I got re-released actually before this was 2022. Colors got re-released.
I must be misremembering. I played Sonic Colors Ultimate. Was it this year? It was a solid play.
Yeah, Sonic Colors is a great game. It really is.
Maybe I am thinking of the game wasn't Colors. Colors was great.
It was great.
I just thought people didn't like it for some reason.
Yeah, I could see why they didn't.
I'm very forgetful. Let's just say I forgot.
But yeah, it's good that we're porting over. We need to do Sonic Unleashed next. Unleashed is a great game as well. Well, half of it's a great game. The Werehog we don't talk about. The Werehog. Right, so
Isn't there
now,
like 2 or 3 different versions of Generation?
yeah, there's also a 3DS version.
Oh, Generations, I meant Unleashed.
Oh, Unleashed, no, there's a Wii version as well. Unleashed.
Yeah.
Right, so now we have to complete challenge acts to unlock the boss keys. We have to replay a challenge act per zone. So in this instance, Sky Sanctuary, do as Modern. And the next two we'll do as Classic Sonic. They are quicker. These are the quickest ones to do. This should only take a minute each time. The game does like to throw you in the air as well. And to drop your inputs. The homing attack and the drop dash is on the same button. That's sweet. I'm doing it, that's good. Make sure I pick up the key. I made that mistake before. Make our Green Hill. Challenge 2. So there's not really much to talk about in the challenge acts, it's just, you know, basic. But we are coming up to our first 2 bosses very shortly. Metal Sonic and the Death Egg Robot. If you played Sonic CD, you remember Metal Sonic. If you haven't played CD, then that's perfectly fair. Most people didn't either. But if you played Sonic 2, you remember the Death Egg Robot. And it's much easier here. Much easier. Yep, and that's that one done. And we've got one more. This one is an invincibility challenge. Not hitting the springs. Yeah, there's different types of challenges. There's a doppelganger race. There's ones like this that utilise power-ups, and there's one that involves Sonic's friends. But this one's just quicker. Plus the invincibility jingle is really cool. Very catchy. You don't want to die. Yeah, most of these don't have checkpoints, so you will get, you know, rushed straight to the end. Right, cool. We're nearly done with the Genesis area. We've just got a rival boss fight and a main boss fight to do. And they all involve Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, good old Metal Sonic here. No, we'll just skip that. Hit him 4 times. And the music's a banger. You can hit him there before he does his little phase. Right now he's going to destroy some lampposts. Don't do much until he's doing it. You really don't want to die, thank you. One more hit. He's going to go absolutely crazy here. I hit him, but I died at the same time, which is awesome. Which wasn't supposed to happen. But
Oh, you're good.
yeah, I'm good. That weren't supposed to happen, but I'll take it. You take those.
Nice. Because I'm like waiting the 3-second delay or whatever. I'm like,
Yeah, I was waiting.
I don't know what that means that you die at the same time.
Yeah, it was really weird.
Yes.
It's never happened before. But I'll take it.
Only at SHARCOM.
Yeah, the Death Egg Robot. Obviously skip a cutscene again. Don't need to watch these. There we go. There he is. A lot bigger than you remember. What you have to do is wait for him to jump. And hit his backside. Like so. But here, instead of doing... I'm going to try a little something. He hits you, but if he hits you towards this way, you can actually get a hit off. Like so. You pick up a ring. And now he's got one hit left. I can quickly just get up onto his arm. Lovely. And that's it. A lot easier than you remember. Let's get back. Right, heading into probably my favourite area. Rich, we know what's coming up soon. We know what's coming up. We got Speed Highway first though, before we do City Escape. As well, I mean, I prefer the classic soundtracks to the modern, because this music is just amazing. Like I said, hit 300, so we'll be singing on to City Escape. I will be doing the classic version, not the modern, because the classic version is so much better. What you do for charity.
Do you have time for me to explain a little bit about the charity?
The Trevor Project. I don't know much about it.
That's what I'm here for. The Trevor Project is the largest suicide prevention amongst the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning community. We are raising money to prevent suicide, especially among the young people there. So if you'd like to donate to the Trevor Project, make sure to click the link pinned in the Twitch chat, which I will post once again.
Yep, it's for a very good cause. Has anyone been keeping track of how many deaths I've had? Because I don't have a clue.
I'm not sure.
Don't think it's many. But...
Probably at least 2.
Yeah, at least 2, I'd say. Yeah. Alright, approaching the end here. Again, an avoidable red ring is what it is. Yep, we're coming up to everyone's favourite stage very soon. Very, very soon. We don't need a tutorial on the Lightspeed dash, thank you. Right, we'll boost at the start, jump. This is the quickest way, yeah, it's a red ring there, but this is the quickest way to go. We're about to run down a building very shortly as well. And destroy everything in our path. If you ever play Sonic Adventure, you'll remember what's coming. You'll see what's coming up very shortly. But you'll notice that there's like some chow around. That's a new feature of the 2024 version. There's 3 chows in every level. You have to rescue them. It's part of the collectibles. Like there's one here. The Chow Darling needs to come back, it really does. It's such a good mechanic. There we go, got that to do. Try not to get hit by any cars at the same time here. This way is a little bit risky, the platform is a little bit tight. Like that. That's the good thing about the drop dash. You don't have much boost, just use the drop dash. Otherwise you'll be here forever. But we're approaching the end of the level now anyway. Sweet. Alright, City Escape. Everyone knows what's coming up. Not the modern one, this is the modern one. The remix is good, but it's not as good as the classic. But it's like in Adventure 2, you get to snowboard down the city of LA. Or San Francisco, whichever one it is. I'd like to avoid that, but it's fine. It's not a very long level. We're about to get chased by a giant truck in about a minute's time. It's not a very long game, it really isn't. Levels aren't that long. Mr. Beam there, but it's not. Approaching the end now anyway. think I'm about to get chased for about a minute. And this guy really wants Sonic dead. Yeah, he's about to go insane. When do you see a truck do this? It's mental. It's sweet. And now, the bane of my existence. This is my own fault for opening my mouth.
Here we go. You're gonna open your mouth for sure.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead, only way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing, so I'm not playing steady. Just stay in what you can see. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the sea. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the sea. I'll make it through to you. Follow me. Danger is lurking around every turn. Trust your feelings, got to live and learn. I know it's all of it, I'll make it through. Got no other options, only one thing to do. I don't care what lies ahead. No time for guessing, time my plan stay. At that stage, remind me what that may be. Take my lead, I'll set you free. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, set me free. Trust me, and we will. That's it. Thank God it's not a long stage. All that for $300, people. You will hear the song again, but without me singing it. Very soon. Seaside Hill. This level can be okay. The water slows it down quite a lot. The remix is great. But it's a Sonic game, you have to include water somewhere. I mean, you saw a bit in Chemical Plant, but this is where it like takes off the water. Mainly this level. I might die. No, I won't. I'm fine. Skip over this bit here, hit the cannon. This way is actually quicker. Again, multiple pathways. Moving into another underwater section now. If you played Sonic 3, it's a homage to Hydrocity Zone. It's this little underwater section. These spikes will insta-kill you. And now we're about to get chased by another rock. You played Sonic Heroes. At the end of Ocean Palace, you get chased by a massive rock. But we use Seaside Hill quite a lot. It's something, you know, how much you've used it. Same with Green, however, I've used it a lot. And I don't really want to see it again. I think the new Sonic Racing game's out next month as well, and again, it's in it. I'm sick of seeing it. It's Seaside Hill Modern. This is where we get to ride on the water for a little bit. It does deplete your boost meter quite a lot. This is where the drop dash comes in handy. We'll go this way. Never mind, it's not going this way. The slow way. But it's fine. It does like to drop your inputs when you're homing attacking because of the drop dash at the same time. That's the only downside to it. You should have really mapped it on separate buttons, but it's Sonic Team for you. No man, camera, my lord. Now here, you'd think riding in a car is faster, but it's not. This is more risky, absolutely. I don't know why that didn't lock on then, but okay. We'll ride a car for the fans. Little change of pace.
This reminds me of the Simpsons hit and run.
The Simpsons hit and run. That's the game.
I've not allowed at this marathon for some reason, despite it being called SHARCOM. Crazy.
About to get chased. Well, not getting chased, but this was completely boosting it quite a lot. And for once, the whales are there. That Seaside Hill was a bit awful, but Not everything can go well in a Sonic game. Alright, and now, more challenge acts. I don't remember which one. Yeah, it's this one here. So this one you have to ride on the water and avoid like a giant chopper. It's not actually that hard. You just need to maintain your boost meter and you'll be fine. And collect rings. That's the main thing as well. And so with no checkpoint, this would be extremely difficult. That was weird. But yeah, if you die, then you're a bit screwed because your boost meter fully depletes. And we don't want that to happen. And trust me, it's a lot harder than it looks. Especially for the casual player. Approaching the end here. Oh, cool. Still under a minute, so that's fine. Which one is challenge 2? I usually do for berries. Here we go. A Thunder Shield. So we do this one because we need it for the last 3 stages. So the Thunder Shield is basically a double jump. You don't get electric shock. There's 3 different types of shields. We only use this one. There's the bubble shield and the flame shield, as well as the thunder shield. So you get to listen to City Escape again without me saying it. Oh, that was unlucky. Again, it does just drop your inputs. Approaching the end. Cool. Now Speed Highway. Which is a modern one, you just smash your way down to the bottom. Not really much to say until we get to the next 2 bosses. But a question for the chat, what's your favourite Sonic game? Because I know everyone has different opinions. It could be a spin-off game, it could be anything.
Even I have to think about that. I haven't played too many, but good question.
There's a lot of good ones and there's a lot of bad ones. Like I said, I played this and then Adventure 2 the most. Right, let's go see our good friend Shadow the Hedgehog, shall we? This one you just have to collect the meteorites before Shadow does, get your power up before him. Otherwise you'll be here for a while. The Shadow can now also boost as well. You have to make sure that his ring count stays low, otherwise it'll take longer to defeat him. That's one. We should be okay. Yep, cool. And we get to listen to another banger of a song, Live and Learn. Everyone's favourite Sonic song. If you ask the community, this is what they'll say.
Definitely up there.
This, Open Your Heart, you know, there's a lot of good ones. Sonic Heroes.
Sonic Heroes intro literally was about to say.
Yeah. They're always up
Can you
there.
feel the sunshine?
Oh yeah, Can You Feel the Sunshine, of course. Sonic R.
Sonic R, like, most of the tracks are all really good.
Oh yeah.
Sonic R is my favorite one for soundtrack.
It needs re-releasing, definitely.
I thought about it, I think... I was very young, I don't remember much, but I think I played Sonic Heroes the most.
Sonic Heroes? Yeah, Heroes is a good game.
Heroes has mixed opinions, I know that.
Yeah. I enjoyed it though, it's fun.
Yeah. I also play a lot of Sonic and Knuckles, which
Yeah.
is an older game, I think.
Yeah, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, yeah.
I had it on the Wii Virtual Console.
Oh, cool.
I also liked Sonic the Fighters, Sonic Fighters. I don't know what it was called. I had it on the Xbox. It
Yeah.
was so goofy.
Alright, the next boss, Perfect Chaos. So if you play Sonic Adventure, this actually required Super Sonic to beat the guy. But now, we don't. Takes 4 hits, and the remix of Open Your Heart is an absolute banger as well. Just take my time if you don't have any boost, and even a bit of boost later. So recently read as well, this is the Perfect Chaos design that we wanted to do on the Dreamcast, but obviously limitations graphically. This is what we wanted them to look like, so... I mean, it's pretty cool. Because this boss is definitely much harder than the Super Sonic boss. Right, one more hit and this is where it goes crazy. Because it does like to drop your inputs as well. That was lucky. That was very lucky. So I locked onto it. Like that. But it does like to throw you off. But yeah, that's Perfect Chaos. And it's got one of the longest death animations that you can't skip. And with that, there's one era left to go. The modding era. That's my first sub 50 out of this era, so that's pretty cool. Which obviously means I am 2 minutes ahead of my PB. Right, Crisis City. This is the glitchiest level, because it comes from the glitchiest game, Sonic 06. So they did well to maintain the Sonic 06 side of things. I prefer the original soundtrack to the remix. I don't really like this one too much. But we had to include fire level, where you do water, fire. We have to include everything. Made that sign. Cool. Have to wait here. Now back to 2D. The only downside to the modern Sonic is that it is also 2D. I wish it was fully 3D. Because classic Sonic has all the 2D. So the game feels more 2D than just 3D. Which is why Shadow Generations is really good as well. You have one act that's purely fully 3D and then the other act purely 2.5D. If you haven't seen Shadow Generations yet, I'd really recommend checking it out. It's also a really cool season. I ran it for a little bit, but it is more technical than this. The skips are much cooler though. Further to mention as well, every SHARCOM we've had has submitted generations, but it's always been the game that I've submitted that's been ran. So this is a long time coming for me to run Sonic Generations at SHARCOM.
I didn't know that.
Yep, I think I did Adventure 2 first year, I think I did Sunshine after that, and I think I did Odyssey last time. Every time I did submit Generations, and this is the first time I've done it, so apart from Char, this is probably the most ran game.
Very nice.
So now we're doing all the modern stages before we go back to classic. This is the only time you can do this. So rooftop runs from Sonic Unleashed. We've compacted like a 6-minute level down into a 2-minute level. You can't beat the original. Unleashed is such a good game, and it needs re-releasing. It is the game that introduced the boost mechanic. Because I know a lot of people don't like Unleashed because of the Werehog. But we had to try something new, and it did work out. There is actually mods for Sonic Generations on PC. This is what I'm running on PC. There's actually mods where you can import all of the Sonic Unleashed stages into Generations, fully remade in the engine to fit this engine. It's called the Unleashed Project, so if you want to, if you have Sonic Generations on PC and you want to try it out, there we go. Completely free. Yeah, another thing with the 2024 re-release, you can choose whether you want to play like the classic version with lives or the modern version, or you don't. But it defaults to the modern version. It's the same with Shadow Generations as well. You like to make the games a little bit easy for you, which I don't really like, but you know, you have to cater to everyone now, I suppose. Which is why I go back and play Adventure 2 a lot. Alright, Planet Wisp. The longest level in the game, both classic and modern, and I absolutely hate it. If you play Sonic Colors, there is these little objects called wisps. Wisps with a W. So in the modern you get the orange rocket, and in the classic you get the pink spike. But the level starts out in this beautiful greenery, you know, the best looking thing in the game, and then it just gets ruined by all the factory, like you're about to see very shortly. Because I mean, Generations only came out a year after Colours, so I know we had to do something small. Which is fine, you know. But you can get lost in the factory section, which I didn't like to play, you know. You have to ride around on minecarts and stuff. We'll talk about that when we get into it. Yep, so say goodbye to all the greenery because we won't be seeing it again. Which is a shame. And then it just gets turned into this massive factory, so...
Saying goodbye to the green, hello to the red.
Yeah.
This is like a speedrunner's daily things, I feel like. This is what speedrunning does to a human.
What go the top half here, so we have to be careful. We're going to have to do the bottom half, which is obviously much slower. We want to avoid the saws. It's fine, let's take our time a little bit. Good. Sweet. Quick little quick step section. And here we go into the factory where the mine carts away. Oh, that was unlucky. Should have reached that early. Need this. Don't need it there. If you're playing on like the classic version, there's an extra life for it. Yeah, another unavoidable red ring there. But it is what it is. And you have to just time this well. That should be fine, good. And yep, this is the longest level in the game. The classic version is a bit shorter, but it's less forgiving. I don't really like the way the pink spike movement feels. It really slows you down. You know, if it's a Sonic game, we don't want to go slow, we want to go fast. So we're approaching the end segment here. could be a surprise, potentially, which is very decent. Yep. The roof does come down and it will crush you. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Yes, 5, not bad. So now we have to take a quick little detour. We have to go equip the Thunder Shield, classic side. A bunch of different skills you can equip. But for the next few levels we need the Thunder Shield. Cool.
I don't remember this at all. Is this like... Is it optional and then it just makes
Yeah.
it run faster?
Yeah, it's optional. You get it from unlocking the challenges, so it just makes some of the jumps a lot easier. But obviously with the lava as well, it's a lot quicker just to use your Thunder Shield. I think all 3 of the sections coming up as well. Right, so... Yep, we lost it there, but it's fine. We can take a Death Lighter, which I will probably have to do. Yep, bring it to checkpoint. But obviously you can do it without it. The way that you're supposed to do it, but... The only way to go faster is the game. Right there, just missed the spring, but perfectly fine. You get the Thunder Shield back anyway. And we lost it again. Brilliant. Yeah, the levels are unforgiving at this stage now. You're gonna lose a bit of time here, but it's fine. Good. That's what I wanted to do first time, thank you. Say hi to the Chow because we're not rescuing him. Yep, the game trolls you a little bit. This is where we could use the Thunder Shield, but you know, you can do it without it. Oh, that was unlucky. And just have to do it again. That tornado will insta-kill you. Camera, my lord. Yeah, approaching the end. Yeah, it could have been about a minute better, but camera was a bit unoperative. Right, Rooftop Run Classic. Again, an absolute banger of a soundtrack. This is where the finisher comes in handy once again. Until it does that. Fine. Again, we'll probably take another death later for the coming section. Because we have to take the top route. Good old drop dash. Lovely. Don't know how that didn't hit me, but I will take it. Right, the final stretch, climbing the massive clock tower. This way. You have to traverse the bombs. Sweet, we made it. It's good. If you miss sight, it's awful. Then you have to climb all the way around. It's a proper nightmare. This is a little reference to the flying battery. So Sonic 3 Knuckles. Flying battery zone. Cool. One act left. Yeah, hi Vector. This is the worst soundtrack in the game. The only classic remix that I absolutely hate. Is horrible. Yeah, the peak's fine. It is ridiculously slow. Another tough route. with the Thunder Shield, it makes it so much easier to reverse these little platforms with the Thunder Shield. Just avoid that red ring. Right, that's the fifth section done. So ridiculously slow. Get out the security. Then we zoom at the speed of sound. But sometimes it is quicker not to use the spikes, so I'd highly recommend it. It's going to be a bit spike heavy now. Where are you going? Thank you. Approaching the end, that's a little section. And I can get out of this godforsaken level. There. Thank you. And that is the end of Quiet Wisp, Thank the Lord. As you can tell, it looks like hell. And for the casual player, you will probably get lost. Skip a few cutscenes. Cool. So we're not going to do any challenge acts yet. We're going to take on Silver. This is how the Silver fight should have been. Actually, he uses his psychokinesis. You have to homing attack your way through. But the events of 06 are, you know, the timeline's weird. far so good. Another hit there. We need some boost very shortly. That's okay. Yep, this is the end of the fight. And that's it. That was the best I've ever done that, which is really weird. Right, Silver. Silver is done. I'm going to change it up and do this one, because I don't like the one that I usually do, so I'm going to do this one instead.
I'll put out that wall of fire. Call me by pressing the button.
And this is one of the instances where Sonic's friends can help you out to complete like a bit of a portion of the level. In this case it's Blaze.
Here goes.
It puts out the fire for you.
Here goes.
You know, Knuckles has his own treasure hunting one, helps you dig up coins. Tails helps you fly. Okay. Just glitch through the level. And that's Crisis C.
I've got this. I've got this. Here goes. Some. I've got this.
And you can take care of enemies for you as well. Don't really need it to though.
Some. Here goes.
Make sure to collect some rings.
I've got this. Here goes. I've got this. Here goes. Some. I've got this. Here goes.
Lovely. Rooftop Run Challenge 5. I usually forget which one it is, I'll be honest. Is this it? Let's try to see. What's this one? Where is it? No, we'll just do this one because I can't be asked waiting forever to find it. This one isn't too bad, just go up with the dash rings. Normally we do a level, like a little section that only has one ring. But this one's pretty fun as well. Come on. Sweet. Key, and then we do Planet with Challenge 4. Which again, I usually forget which one it is. I'll just do this one, doesn't really matter. So it's all about having fun, and this one's fun. Platforming and focusing at the same time. Come on. Why did I not go up there? Go up there. Go up.
I never did this challenge. This does look pretty fun, but it also seems to be...
Very
This
frustrating.
might be like one of the hardest parts of the run.
Yeah.
Looking at it. Oh my god.
You only get time for it, so it doesn't really matter, but only affects your rank really, but the end's coming up anyway. You get into that little section and we're good to go. Sweet. And that's the end of Challenge Act, thank God.
Hip hip. Hooray.
Yeah, get a key. And we've got 2 bosses left. And we are good to go. This is the Egg Dragoon from Sonic Unleashed. You don't do it as the Werehog, you do it as one Sonic. It's time for a change of pace, as he says. Cool. Bit too slow to get a couple of hits in there, but it's fine. He does this little freeze attack, which is very slow. Yeah, you can hit him in 3 different sections. Obviously his head section does the most damage. This is the only downside to the drop dash, is what you're seeing, because it doesn't let you actually climb onto the wall like so. It's only you can do like a little homing attack onto the walls, but because of the drop dash it's fine. That's the other downside to it. Good, we got him there. I'm gonna go diving now. This is one phase. Good. Try to get another hit on him if you can before he goes into range. Oh, that's unfortunate. Right, we get there though instead. And that goes straight into the final phase. And that's it for the Egg Dragoon. One boss left, the final boss. Make sure you have all 7 Chaos Emeralds because you need them. But they're not really hard to miss. You kind of get given them. But first we have to do this little platforming section. Put the emeralds into the gears to reactivate. Like so. No, it does that a lot. You just have to leave the area. Sometimes the gears don't actually like turn until you reset the area. And it's very slow, like so. We're not turning. There we go. I don't know why it does that, but it's extremely unfortunate. So 2 more emeralds to put in place, and then we can fight the time meter. No, I thought it did it again then, but luckily it didn't. We just ride this one around to the last gear, and we are good to go. Sweet. Right, let's do this. The final boss, Supersonic.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with
One of the worst Supersonic fights, so there's better ones out
we're
there.
in different dimensions. You should still be able to hear us.
Is something the matter? Let's finish this one off quick. Keep dodging, or you'll get crushed.
Once you avoid that, that's fist hit.
Don't let your guard down.
Now we'll.
It's when he goes into the 2D section that sucks, because the controls in the 2D section are so clunky.
Is something the
Looks
matter?
like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic!
And
Now
the worst part about this boss is saying with the home, watch out for the home shot.
Like a homing shot. Please be careful, Mr. Sonic.
And it's hard to avoid all the obstacles as well. Right, I don't know where he's gone. Right.
Attacking. Look out, Sonic.
it's a war beyond attack. More than that. To defeat us. Switch and go after it.
Back into 3D. 2D sucks, it really does. The 3DS version of this boss is so much better.
Careful, Sonic.
It'll take more than that. To defeat us.
Right, coming up to hit number 2.
It'll squeeze you if you don't get out of the way.
about to go into like a chaos control frenzy in a second.
Is
With the
something
final
happening?
phase.
Homing shot!
Careful, Sonic!
I really wanted to avoid 2D as much as possible.
Is something the matter?
Time energy is building up.
Time's going to slow down!
Bit of a fun fact about this, it actually slows down your in-game timer on live split.
Well, live split too.
Yeah, it slows it down pretty sick. Doesn't do RTA, just does the in-game time.
To the beat.
It's like a homing shot.
Be careful, Sonic!
That's cool.
Time
No.
will slow down! The time flow will go back to normal!
I wish there was a way to just disable all the dialogue, but you can't.
It's like a homing shot! Be careful, Sonic!
This is all it is.
It'll take more than that. To the beat.
Keep dodging or else you'll get crushed.
Alright, get ready on time after the next bit.
No time for a nap just yet.
This is gonna be it.
We'll end it. Burn! Burn to ashes!
Sonic, combine your powers.
And time. Oh. That is a new PB, and that's a new PB.
Wowee.
That run could have sub 130, but a lot of things went wrong in some levels, so.
Still warm. Time travel.
But sub 130 is the goal. Yeah, it's a PB by a minute and 20 seconds. I lost 45 seconds in that last fight, so. I think a minute in the previous boss as well.
weren't half bad, Sonic.
Half bad? Are you kidding? He was all great! So, I have a question for you. Once we're home, you think the
Congratulations
timeline
on
will
the-
be
Thank you.
restored?
New
Yep.
PB.
Just don't think about it too hard.
But yeah, that's basically Sonic Generations 2024. The voice lines have all changed. They've changed all the dialogues in game and whatnot.
It was great teaming up with you, or me. Maybe this will fast track you to learning some new tricks in the future. Wait, I mean,
Cool.
past. Ugh, time
Do you have
travel's a
anything
chore.
else to say, shout out, before we move on to the next one?
No, it's a really fun game to get into. If you want a Sonic game to run, I'd recommend it. Ristic Adventure 2.
Dude, sweet.
Really good games
You're
to
only gonna
play.
get better.
You know, maybe one day I might do the Shadow Generation side at SHARCOM. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that's Sonic Generations. Thanks for having me on board for SHARCOM once again, and hopefully see you next year.
Very cool. Coming up next, we have Bandoof with Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow Any Percent Normal. We will transition to the scene and set that up now.